Alrighty, hello everyone. Nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. We're live. Wait, where are we? Hey, there we are. Hey, we're live. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Let me know if all the volume stuff is okay. We're all good. 10 seconds until clan versus clan starts, and we're ready to dive in. Hello. How am I today? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good today. I'm great. Just chilling, to be honest. It's a nice chill CvC, and it's we're basically just getting ready for live arena. It's what we're doing today. It's just prepping for that. So potentially rebuilding a couple of champions for that. All of that stuff. Do we get the cool pop-up? Maybe if we go in here and back again. Where's the CvC pop-up? No. I want to see like the matchup and all of that. That's always fun. If I go over here and come back, nothing? Nothing? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I've actually woke up really early today. I was up at 6:30 with the puppy, so I'm actually very much ahead on my dailies today. We'll probably grab the end of this artifact enhancement on our way. The fusion warm-up we've done. Dungeon divers, I'm ignoring. It'd actually be kind of nice to get this rarity charm. We're definitely going to be checking out the Fire Knight. There it is. There it is. We're going to check out the Fire Knight tournament today, and we might actually get the rarity charms from Dungeon Divers. Lots of nice stuff up for grabs. Let's go. We're up against the Inventors. They are level 18 clan, 34 wins. I think they are. Is that Russian or is that Ukrainian? I don't know. But yeah, cool. They are down 2 members. I think this should be a pretty easy win. They are down 2 members. They only have 28 members, so we should be totally good. Cool. We've got, blood shield rings. 2 banners. That'd be nice. Man, I would love to get the extra 3 rings here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Let me see. We've got double campaign objectives. Okay, double Fire Knight as well. Good stuff. All right, let's take a look here. Start working on my Great Hall. Absolutely. Upgrade that. We can almost get my Force attack for Kandrafon and Nishak and all of that for Live Arena up to level 10. Then the final bit of the Great Hall, we're almost finished. Spirit attack, we can get that up, start working on that. It's going to take another couple of CvCs, another month or 2 at least to get this done, probably 2 months. And yeah, there we go. I was hoping to have affinity bonuses like the old Great Hall done before Live Arena, but it's not happening. It's not meant to be, I'm afraid. Not happening. Okay, let's start doing some stuff. Let me double check the tournament. What do we got? So Classic Arena Tournament is still on for another day. I think I'm doing all right in this one, actually. Yeah, we're kind of 5th, so we might get some rewards here, but unlikely to get 1st place. Spider Tournament. I did a little bit of Spider. But yeah, I don't think we're going to come anywhere much in that. Fire Knight Tournament. We'll definitely check that out in a couple of hours. We might end the stream, honestly, with that one. But good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay, so what we are definitely going to do, I have a few fragments saved up here. I've got a few. We're working on Chromax as well. We got 20 fragments for Quintus during the thing. I'm pretty sure we're summoning Supreme Elhain. In fact, I'm almost 100% sure. In fact, we're doing it. We're pulling her. Supreme Elhain is coming out. I think Supreme Elhain is going to be super good. Super good for Live Arena. Like, incredibly good. So let's actually get her ascended up and everything. We can press the spacebar a few times to skip through. We've run out of potions, so we can't go the full way. This is actually a slight problem. What do I need? 2 more there. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Okay. We need 5 more of these. I'm a bit low on silver, so I think we'll actually go grind 4 of these. Perfect. And you know what? We're gonna book her up as well. Let's just get this done. Get it done. What I'm thinking is we can probably have her farm her own masteries, I think. So we're going to try that probably. But yeah, I'm a big Supreme Elhain fan. I think Supreme Elhain is very underrated. Ascended champion for some energy. Yes, please. We're going to be a bit sneaky too. I've got some of these weekly challenges, right? I've got to do 50 dungeon battles. Oh, never mind. I've used 5 champions of the same affinity. Okay, that one's actually kind of tedious then. Never mind. I thought I was being smart. And I could run her with Ethos just together in Minotaur, but no. Yeah, I genuinely think Supreme Elhain is one of the most underrated fusions of all time. I think she's going to be great. I think she's going to be great. When can we see the new Fusion showcase? Well, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Bearing in mind that I don't know if I'm actually allowed to tell you when the embargo lifts, to be honest. I actually don't know if that's a thing. I've seen other content creators tell people, but yeah, I don't know if we're supposed to. But I mean, bearing in mind that the Fusion starts on Thursday, and today is Tuesday, and they always let us publish this stuff early, you know, you can work out. You can work it out. Have I been using Oella on Hydra? I have done a bit of Oella on Hydra. I think Oella is actually pretty nifty for Hydra. I was trying to do a counterattack team, but I found it a bit awkward. The problem I have is that I think Mighty Uko, I'm going to maybe do it on the test server. Hey, there's 2 of the potions we need. So the problem I was having with a counterattack team is that Mighty Uko is clearly the no-brainer for like an Oella counterattack team. And that's a pretty cool like fusion-based team. But you need Uko in Provoke set and with War Master. And my Uko is in Stun set with Fearsome Presence. So it doesn't work for Hydra, unfortunately. I need a second Uko is what I'm trying to say. But yeah. Yeah, Yasser is saying Supreme Elhain is the best Supreme you invested in. She thinks she's the best. Honestly, Supreme Elhain, because of Live Arena, Supreme Elhain might well be the best Supreme. Like, I think she's been so underrated. Because this is the thing. Like, and I get the complaint, which is that, you know, Jorgid is basically Supreme Elhain, but better. And obviously he is. But, you know, how many of you guys have Jorgid? Not many. But yeah, I think she's super good. She's supremely good. Can I build Alexander the Sharpshooter? Supreme Elhain's not even as good as Yannicka? The amount of bias you need to say that is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh my god. She's so much better than Yannicka. But in particular, what she's good for is Live Arena. She gives you a Void Nuker that has extremely good single target damage. And also hard counters Nekhret, which is very, very useful. Now, to be fair, I don't know how much you guys are going to be encountering Nekhret. Like, you'll see a lot of Nekhret at the start, but I don't know how much you'll see Nekhret once things go a bit further. So, you know, maybe that's not going to be relevant then, but until it is. Yannicka ignores shields. That's true, actually. That is a good move from Yannicka. Yeah. Yannicka can ignore shield buffs. That's pretty useful, for sure. That's pretty useful. So she can counter Nekhret a bit as well. A little bit. You can potentially kill their champion from under the thing. That's very true. I forgot. I genuinely, you know what? I will stand corrected and say I forgot about that from Yannicka. That she can do that, which is actually quite useful. That being said, I'd rather have Supreme Elhain. Is Elhain better than Eilil? No, I think Eilil is better than... Yeah. I would say Eilil is better. And I think Jorgid is obviously better as well. But guess what? How do you get Eilil? How do you get Jorgid? You could have got Eilil from the... Oh, look, Supreme Elhain died. She's terrible. Awful champ. Hard to get him. But yeah, Alexander the Sharpshooter, I do have him built. I don't really use him much. Oh, is Ethos gonna die? If he gets crit there, he might actually die. That'd be funny. Close. Elhain ignores shield with her A3. She does, yeah, which is really good. She ignores ally protection, strengthen, and shield. So it's like she ignores all the stuff that Nekhret does, which lets you go in and you can one-shot the Nekhret champ, which is really, really strong. Hey, J.E., how you doing? Is Eilil buffed or not yet? Yeah, Eilil is buffed. Yeah, the Eilil buff should be live. But I prefer a +4 Yannicka or Elhain. I'd probably +4 Yannicka in that situation. Yeah, I mean, if you got a +4 in power champ, you know, it becomes really difficult to do the other ones. Well, welcome to the stream, everyone, guys. We're going to be streaming for a couple of hours here today for live CvC. Make sure to give a thumbs up to the live stream so people can find it and come here and hang out and check. Yeah, look, if he crits, I think if he crits twice in a row, I think he does kill us. Oh, never mind. He did crit twice in a row and he didn't kill us. I think he could roll in such a way that he would kill us, though. That's funny. I've never seen me fail Minotaur, but I haven't been farming a ton recently. Can we see the dog? Yes, the dog will show up at some point today. She's asleep right now, but when she wakes up, she'll come say hi. Oh, is YST streaming straight after? Perfect. Yeah, YST then will be streaming straight after. He might come say hi as well during the stream today. But yeah, absolutely. Jump over to YST straight after. Lucifer Morningstar says, hey nubs, quick question. How fast do you think nukers should be for live arena? Is 150 to 165 speed enough? Yeah, it can be. So that's actually a really good question, Lucifer. It's actually a really good question. And I think what you're actually going to do, if you can, is have a variety of nukers. So I think having your standard, like, Savage set, you know, 130, 150-esque speed champion that just blows people up can still work. The downside is it can be actually quite difficult to keep them alive, especially when you get up into gold live arena, which is quite far away, to be fair. But when you get there and people start getting, you know, start banning out champions, the draft is more restrictive, it could be tough to keep that type of champ alive. So that's a concern. I think that there's also something to be said for a bit of a faster nuker. We didn't die. We're getting close. I think a faster nuker, pretty interesting as well, where you're just going in and they might be like 200, 210 speed. I'm thinking for Supreme Elhain, probably build her pretty quick, go before the enemy team and just snipe out the champ protected by Nekhret and start blasting them is my sort of plan. So a faster nuker can also be quite good in live arena, where the enemy teams are probably not going to be defensive enough to stand a chance. You can sort of outspeed them and lap them. That can be kind of good too. And then I think probably a mainstay for everyone as well is going to be having a slow nuker in Stone Skin or two, so that you can pick up Stone Skin nukers that can go slow, and it doesn't matter if you're outsped and stuff like that. Because speed is a much bigger deal in live arena than it is in classic or tag, like for endgame players nowadays. You know, if I go to tag arena, it's full of go second teams. But for go second teams to work, you kind of need specific champ combos, and that can be tough to do because you need to draft really 2 damage dealers. So unless you've got like Harima, who's ridiculous. Anyway, that's a good question. But yeah, good question. Am I going to run lethal gear in Supreme Elhain? I think I'm probably going to switch the ethos gear over to Supreme Elhain, to be honest. Because I'm kind of low on gear. I'm ripping through it. So it'll be really sad to take gear off my ethos. He's my most used champion of all time. But I think he's going to... I might put it on Supreme Elhain because ethos is not that great for arena. Like, he's not bad, but he's not amazing. Whereas I think Supreme Elhain is much better than ethos for arena. And it gives me a counter to Nekhret, which I otherwise don't have, which is pretty big. Greg says, howdy, Mr. Raids. How are you getting on? I'm getting on well, Mr. Greg. Thank you for asking. Alex Andrew says, no, Braids, can you give your opinion on Morrigan? I actually quite like Morrigan. The problem with Morrigan, she does get messed up a bit by, what's the one? I think Morrigan for live arena is a sleeper pick as well. I think Morrigan gets a bit messed up by polymorph. But she can come in, she can steal buffs, all buffs, steal them off a target, and then she can put out AoE True Fear. That's an amazing move for live arena. She's really fast as well, and then she also brings speed boosting, and she's got a cool passive. So I actually think you pick her in live arena as like an unexpected pick, and suddenly you can outspeed the enemy team, get crowd control and buff steals out early. I think she's really good. Or you can use her as a speed booster and switch into a speed team. I think she has that flexibility. So yeah, she's actually one I would like to build up. I'm not going to have enough legendary bucks right now to do it, but I would love to get her built up. I actually think she's pretty hype. Yeah, I think she's pretty hype. Juggernaut, you saying you're finding people? There's a code that gives a legendary champion. The code is superpowers? Really? Huh. I haven't heard about that. That's interesting. But you think there's a code for new players? If there is, I will post about it. later on. But I don't know. Romset says hello from France. Bonjour. Bonjour, monsieur ou madame. Or? I don't know, maybe. Oh, it gives Deacon. It's only for new players and it gives Deacon. Oh, cool. Hey, that's still really good, man. Getting Deacon Armstrong early game is absolutely huge. Magnar and Stone Skin's going to be your go-to for live arena. That certainly works. I honestly think... I actually think Magnar doesn't need Stone Skin. Like, he's actually a pretty good one because he's a HP champion. He's got tons of HP. He's actually a pretty safe pick. If you've got some reaction pieces especially, he should be very safe. If you got one or two... Well, I'd say if you got 2 reaction pieces for Magnar, like, you're absolutely throwing him in with no Stone Skin. You can get him in Lethal or Savage and really get him smacking hard. That could be pretty good. Superpowers is old. It's an old code. Gave Deacon to new accounts only. Cool, thanks. Everyone's saying bonjour. Ça va? Oui, ça va. Où est la piscine? Je vais à la bibliothèque. I know all the French. I'm basically fluent. How's the puppy? Puppy is good. She's actually great. She's asleep right now. She has been sick. She's recovering from a UTI. So she's not fully better, but she's doing a good bit better. But yeah, she's really good. She's a really nice puppy. So she'll come and say hi when she wakes up. Adrian Presley says, Bonjour, Nubs. I'm a new player. We're in French today in stream, I guess. I'm a new player. Got my first Lego Tomb Lord. Do you think he's worth booking? Yeah, 100%. Tomb Lord's amazing. He's a really good champ. He was my first legendary as well. Though at the time, he wasn't very good. He got buffed a lot. But Tomb Lord is brilliant. Tons of poisons. Triple hit A1 with decreased speed, which will really help you in Fire Knight as well. The poisons are going to hard carry you early game in Clan Boss, hard carry you in Dragon. He can solo Dragon. Let me actually show you that for fun. Why the heck not? Yeah, he brings AoE, decreased defense, decreased attack, which is god tier for faction wars, for the dungeons. Use him in arena. Absolutely fantastic. So, Tomb Lord, let me see. Pretty sure he can solo stage 25 if I take out these guys. I think. I haven't done this in ages, actually. I'm not really bothered soloing dungeons anymore. Does he have a... We need a search bar. Like, we need, like, a type-in search functionality so badly for champ. You guys are going to see this in live arena? Let me tell you. When you guys get into live arena and you're like, okay, I need my nuker. Where the hell are they? Are they over here because of Ascensions? Where's my nuker? You're going to freak out. Guaranteed. There he is. I don't know. Let's put him in with some stuff. Random stuff. I guess like some couple of scrappers. Like that. He should work. You can sort by tags. Yeah. So... yeah, for live arena, sorting by tags is a pretty good idea. You can see I've marked my champions with the live arena. There's the new live arena tags. So I've started doing that, which will help. Look at Scrapper go. Yeah, obviously to solo this with Tomb Lord, he's your first legendary. You're not going to be able to do this for a long, long time. You need very, very good gear. I think I have a guide on him out, which will show it. But yeah, he is an amazing champion, really, all the way through the game. What sort of build is best for Whisper and Hydra? Relentless if you can. Like, good speed, good damage, relentless. Just have her getting as many turns as possible. Is Painkeeper good? Yeah, Hannes Talme was asking, is Painkeeper good? Painkeeper's fantastic. Good early game progression champion. And she works in some of the top-end clan boss teams as well, which is pretty cool. Ooh, Creamy Behemoth. What a name. Creamy Behemoth. Just built Queen Eva. Nice. Queen Eva is a fun champ. I really hope Queen Eva gets buffed sometime. Because she's a really cool champion. She's really fun. She's quite wonky, but yeah, she can be a kind of a beast for some solo stuff. I use Queen Eva for Faction Wars, actually. She's good. I actually don't know if I've got a guide on Painkeeper specifically. I don't know if I do. Merci beaucoup, Nub. You're welcome. De rien. You see, I know it all. I know all the French. It's all coming back to me. Yeah, I mean, like, we're getting through. We're to the boss in about 2 minutes or so. Then the boss actually should die pretty quickly. Especially if we get lucky with our Brimstone procs like that. Oh, wow, we got Brimstone out again. Look at 1-star Brimstone doing work. Pretty good. There goes the Brimstone, doing its job. Look at Tomb Lord go. Is it worth going for the Forge Pass? I think if you're gonna spend money in the game, I think the Forge Pass is like one of the best things you can buy. Yeah. There you go. Tomb Lord, he sold it in about 3 minutes right there. Pretty cool, right? I'll show you the build as well in case you're curious. Is he out? He's not. He's in the vault. Get out of the vault, Tomb Lord. Where are you at? There he is. Yeah. So Tomb Lord. Again, this is like end game regen with perception. And he's coming in. Very tanky stats, good speed, lots of resistance and accuracy. This is like a solo dungeon build. If you're doing an earlier game, you don't need the resistance. You should really have 100% crit rate. I'm actually 1 short. But yeah, you just have him like kind of tanky with good speed and accuracy. Give him crit rate, and he does his thing. Again, this is soloing masteries, but there's some flexibility there. I have a whole guide on Tomb Lord if you want to see like end game stuff. And yeah, there's probably guides out there for earlier game builds as well, but not 100% sure about that. Let's grab these rewards, get some energy. Oh, we got some energy again. Excellent. Let's get Supreme Elhain up to 6-star, and she can probably start leveling herself up, I think. I've got Hell Hades crit rate. Yeah, I've got a few champions with 99% crit. And you're like, you know what's good enough? When will the embargo be lifted for new fusion multipliers and stats, etc.? That's actually an interesting question. So, I think technically as soon as the embargo lifts, you can share their multipliers. The funny thing is, right, to get the actual accurate multipliers, you kind of need to data mine. Like, you can kind of work it out. You can kind of work it out by running them over and over again, like in against a Doom Tower wave or something. Like, and you could do a bunch of runs and you could work it out, but it takes ages. Like, you know, to get the actual accurate multiplier, the fastest thing by far is to just data mine the code. But I think they don't like you data mining. Like, I don't think they like Saf from HH Gaming very much, simply because he data mines the game and he gives accurate information. And I think Ray don't really like that very much. So, yeah, it's one of those things. So, I don't know. But people will data mine it, and you'll get stuff. You'll get info pretty quick. Hey, have I revisited Arix? You know what, Arix? I literally have been wanting to build Arix for so long. I can show you her. I've even been I've been gearing her up and stealing gear off. The problem I have is that with the hard dungeons and with live arena, there's been other champs that have just had higher priority, unfortunately. But I really like Arix. I think Arix is amazing. I think if you get Arix early game, like, she's absolutely god tier. But look, Arix, you can see I do have some gear on her. I've got her in like Provoke. I'm working on it, you know. Her masteries, we're starting on those a little bit, but like, I just don't have the books. I just don't have the books to actually use her yet. But I think she's an absolutely fantastic champion. She's so underrated. I think I saw Ash did a video. I was kind of annoyed about that. I was hoping I'd be the first one to get to do a video on her, but it's just, I just can't. I just don't have the resources right now. But Arix is absolute beast. Yeah, like, I genuinely like if you pulled Arix as your first legendary, she would carry you so hard. It's not even funny. Like she's so good. So good. Superb says hello from the Philippines. Hello. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, so like for example, when I do my fusion showcases, I will have a fusion showcase for Razzlevarg very, very soon. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel for that. But yeah, for my Razzlevarg stuff, like I won't have the exact multipliers, but I can give you like a rough gist of how hard he hits, etc. But with Razzlevarg in particular, because he scales off of attack and speed, from my well, I can't really say anything, but yeah, I will say it's very difficult to give you accurate multipliers. Like, you know, the best way to get accurate multipliers for Razzlevarg is to have someone come in and data mine the code. And like, you know, I'm not going to sit there and spend like 3 hours running Doom Tower waves over and over again trying to figure it out when like, you know, come Thursday when the game goes live, Saf will come in and data mine it. Or there's a bunch of guys on the test server that will have already data mined the code and they'll just tell us, you know. As well. So it's just not something I do. I don't know how to data mine, so yeah, don't know how to data mine. Would Turvold be a good first legendary? Yeah, Turvold is awesome. Turvold is super good. I love me Turvold. Turvold is one of my favorite champions. Like, you know, when I got Turvold from the Guaranteed event, and when they did the Guaranteed Turvold, so many people were telling me, like, man, Turvold sucks. Why you go for Turvold? It's the worst Guaranteed. Probably my favorite Guaranteed champion of all time. Like, I love Turvold. I love him. I use him for a good bit in a bunch of dungeons. I use him in my Hydra teams, and he's amazing. I've been using him in PvP. Live Arena. He's won me a couple of matches. Pretty good. Turvold's a beast. Who is best for Hydra? Well, the best Hydra champion in the game is, without question, Acrizia. Acrizia is the best Hydra champion. Bar none. He is kind of insane. Is the fusion worth it or not? That's what we want to know. You got to stay tuned for the showcase. You got to stay tuned. Yeah, you got to see what this rabbit can do. It's certainly interesting. I'll tell you that much. Certainly interesting. But yeah, I will I'll probably give like my final thought on whether it's worth it or not when we see the fusion calendar on Thursday. It'll probably be like my ultimate conclusion and decision, you know? Yeah, Turvold is just super fun. One of my favorite small raid content creators. I don't actually think he's done a video in a long time. I don't know if he plays the game anymore, but he was a content creator that did a bunch of work with Hades called I Am Ian K. Don't know if anyone remembers I Am Ian K or if he's still around. Does anyone know? But we already have the 1-star soul for Supreme Elhain. Getting a 2-star for her is pretty big priority. So now we start hoping it's going to show up in the Soul Merchant. Would actually quite like this 3-star Baron, but I can't afford it. Well, I'm doing at the moment, my strategy, by the way, is trying to get 2-star souls on my nukers. But yeah, like Ian K, he was an absolute legend, and his favorite champion was Turvold. He used to use Turvold a ton. I think he used double Turvold in Clan Boss, and it was really cool. Best Hydra champion is Hegemon? Grat? Oh my god. I know Grat's. If you guys didn't see, Grat is the guy behind. He's the mastermind behind that one-shot Hydra hard team that we had on the channel at the weekend. So yeah, big shout out to Grat for that once again. But yeah, I know you've been telling me to try out Hegemon in Hydra. I know. I'm working on it. We'll see. Crazy Panda. Sorry, there's so much chat I can't keep up. X Ragnar said, I'm free to play, got my second legendary Snick Track. Do I think I should invest Lego bucks into him? Probably yes. I think Snick Track is very good, actually. I think he's very good. He gives you a really good shield, ally protection. I think he's a pretty nifty champion. What do we think about Snick Track? I think he's almost certainly worth it. He's a great champ. Crazy Panda pulled Harima. Any build advice? For me, I'd be building Harima probably in Stone Skin. And I think, in my opinion, Harima is the best nuker for live arena. So congratulations. You've got the best one in the entire game. Number one. Arcane Mage says, Nubs, it's been a long time since Heroes of the Storm. Oh my god. Yeah, I started out on YouTube covering Heroes of the Storm. It has been a very long time since I played Heroes. Been a very long time. How many donations for me to cash in on my coins? Oh man, I don't know. A lot. It would be a lot. I've been saving up all my big coins literally since they released them. Why is this song so much louder than the others? What the heck? Sorry about that. We'll just live with it. Yeah, as Podden said, my Harima got banned every time. When they didn't ban her, I always won. Yeah, Harima is like absolutely busted. Absolutely busted. Nick Track is absolutely worth it. Super powerful. Harima is an auto-ban champion. Yeah. Yeah, as Jerry said, Stone Skin and Sheep Blessing for Harima. That's the way to go. Yeah, if you get Polymorph on her, get her in Stone Skin, it's just broken. Savage works as well. Savage does work on her. Wait, can you guys not hear the music? Surely you can. Wait, you can't hear music? Wait, for real? Oh, what? There's no music? What? Oh yeah, shit, you guys can't hear the music. Oh my god. I listened to music this whole time. What the heck? What the heck? Oh my god, wait, if I turn the game sound on... Oh, damn. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Why is it doing that? Like, if I turn the game sound on, you guys probably can't hear it. Can you guys hear this? It goes away when I tab out. Professional streamer music. Okay, I gotta wait for stream delay to catch up. You can't hear that. Okay. What if I change this? What about now? Can you hear it now? It's gone silent for a second. I can't believe you've done this. Oh my god. Make sure to give the stream a like, everyone, for professional streamer. Wait, you still can't hear it? Really? Oh, okay. Okay, well then I've no idea how to fix this. Oh man. Okay, I have no idea how to make this work then. Oh my. Okay. This has never happened before. Right, well, cool. Cool. Desktop video. Here's... And... I don't know. I guess just no music today. Bummer. Shouldn't have mentioned it. Turn it off and on again. My day is ruined. No music. I'm sorry. No. I think I've done something in the software to make it not come through. So what I did was, I have changed some settings. So what it does now is it does record things into separate audio tracks, which means that when I do a collaboration, I have like my audio and whoever I'm collaborating with, their audio is separate audio tracks, so I can finagle them and like adjust them separately. Let me turn off game sound again, seeing as you guys can't even hear it. But yeah, clearly it's broken the live stream, and now you guys can't hear the music. So that sucks. And I don't know how to change it back. So, yeah, slightly awkward. Mistakes were made. Supreme Elhain is getting trained by the champ that's getting replaced by her. Yeah, pretty much, actually. Yeah, yeah. Ethos is like, let me show you how it's done, and I'm going to retire. How was my Easter? Very good. Yeah, very good. We have a new puppy. She will say hello when she wakes up. She'll come say hello to the stream. But yeah, it's been really fun. We've just been like, it's been puppy. It's just puppy. It's been a whole week of puppy. We've had her for almost 2 weeks now, week and a half. We've had her for a week and a half. And yeah, it's just been puppy, puppy, puppy. She is 9 weeks old. She's actually almost 10 weeks old. Almost 10. Are shards for gems a bad investment? Shards for gems, it can be okay. Generally, I use gems for energy, but I would also sometimes use shards to buy gems if it would let you complete like a guaranteed event or something like that, or if you need to do a fusion. It can be okay to do, but generally I use gems for energy, generally. Why are we hoarding the large coinage? So the reason I'm saving up all my large coins from the awakening stuff is pretty simple, which is that they're super rare. And until I have something specifically that I want to get with them, I'm like, there's no reason to just spend them, right? I can just save them up. I can spend them whenever. Like, the soul stones are so weak that, you know, like, they're so random. I just don't feel like there's a point, right? Let's look at here. Like, over here, I've got this many. Like, I could go in and I could buy almost 4 eternal soul stones, but would they give me something useful? I don't know. I can also buy this eternal soul essence, and maybe I will do that, but I'm going to wait for, like, a champion that's really good, right? Like, I don't have that many good ones. And there's no reason to spend it right now. So, like, you know, I could upgrade Yoshi to 6-star, but I don't feel like there's really a point. And then everything else I've got is like 2-star, right? I've got a couple of 3-star champions, Pixneal, Herndig, and Alexander. None of those I think are worth upgrading further. Like maybe 4-star Herndig, but that doesn't even use the big coins. I'm just going to save up my big coins and look for champions like Seer. Would be really good to upgrade to 6-star. Probably Candrafon is one that I'll keep buying souls for. I still need to get him to 2-star, but I'd probably buy him all the way up to 6-star because Candy's kind of nuts. Baron, arguably. I would probably put Turvo to 6-star, to be honest, if I could. But yeah, so I'm saving up my coins till then. But it is really hard to get like 3 or 4. To get champions up to 3 or 4-star is really tough. It honestly is really, really tough. Yeah, there's no question. So yeah, at the moment, I'm just trying to get people a 2-star for the stat boost. Makes a pretty big difference for live arena, in my opinion, right? Having that 500 attack on my nukers, having 400 defense or like 8,000 health, or was it 5,000? 5,000 health, I think, for my tanks is pretty good. Baron or Leorius for live arena? I think Leorius is better overall. Baron's very good too. Baron is a bit more team specific, like it's hard to keep him alive. The advantage of Leorius does tons of damage. He's got 2 AoE attacks, and he keeps himself alive with his passive. So Leorius is pretty solid, honestly. It's just easy to make him work. But yeah. Ooh, you have a 5-star Candy? Ooh, nice. Code Alchemist says, when are we getting Bunny tested on the test server? I have already tested out the Bunny. And I've got a video for him and Hydra. And I've got a video for the Bunny in the arena as well. And what I can tell you is I don't think I'm technically allowed to tell you when the embargo is going to lift on the test server. But what I can tell you is that they always lift the embargo a day or two before the before the champion goes live in game. And the champion is going live on Thursday. So yeah, if the champion's going live on Thursday and today is Tuesday and the embargo lifts a day or two before that, you can expect to see a video on him. In fact, a couple of videos at least on Razzlevarg very, very soon. make sure you're subscribed. They will be out very, very, very soon. Will I ever upload on my original channel on YouTube, Nubkeks, ever again? Maybe, yeah, maybe. This channel is like specifically for raid. On Nubkeks, I did like Here's the Storm, I did World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy 14, that sort of stuff. So yeah, I think for more variety content, I'd use my old channel, which is hella dead right now. I haven't even looked at it in honestly months. Can't even remember the last time I looked at it. Yeah, this channel's only for raid. But yeah. I don't only play raid, I obviously play other games, but I don't make content on them. Did we down Razagath yet in WoW? No. Fortunately, our raid team kind of sucks in World of Warcraft. Kind of bad. So, yeah. I'm playing with friends, basically. I basically raid with, like, my old guild in World of Warcraft. I used to raid lead and stuff, but I don't want to raid lead. I just want to take it casual now, you know? But, like, the pull counts are really high. You know? Hmm. But yeah, like, my original channel was my main channel. Nowadays, raid is my main channel. So, I don't know. I should maybe change that, but... Isn't there a new raid? Yeah, there is a new raid coming out, Grat, in, like, a month. Less than a month, 3 weeks or something. So I don't even know if we're going to get cutting edge. Yeah, we're on Mythic Razagath right now. I think we've got about 200 pulls, and we wipe a lot still in phase 1. Like, it's pretty tedious, to be honest. I feel like, generally speaking, I'll be honest with you, generally speaking, with my current raid team in WoW, I feel like for pretty much every single boss we've done, there's about 50% too many pulls. Like, should really be killing them in half the pulls. Like, the progress is very slow. I do find it frustrating, to be honest. But yeah. How many nights a week do we raid? So we only raid 2 nights a week. We do Thursday and Sunday. So that slows it down, but still. Yeah, I like raiding 2 nights a week now. I don't want to, you know, like that's enough time. Like 3 nights a week is just too much. Just too much. Spider hard gives 400 points now? Yeah, no, it's always, the hard mode spider is always given 400 points. So hard mode spider is the place to be if you're grinding CvC. Yep. But we're taking it pretty chill. Like, I've booked up Supreme Elhain and I've pulled Supreme Elhain, so I'm going to be ahead on points pretty much for sure. Do I have any experience with Poison Explosion? Yeah, I use Poison Explosion all the time. In fact, let me do a Poison Explosion run real fast. I think I have a clan quest. Yeah, for Fire Knight. So here we go. Let's do Fire Knight. Oh, spoiler warning for Fire Knight tournament, because I was experimenting a bit. Here we go. Let's go into some Poison Explosion with Tomb Lord again, actually. Is now the best time to use books? Maybe. The best time to use books would be in personal reward CvC, if you're trying to win CvC. That's the best time for books. But regular CvC like this is okay. You can also use books nowadays. It's a kind of a new thing in champion training tournaments. Not events, only tournaments. That will give you points for champion training tournaments, which can help you with, like, fusions and stuff. So yeah, it sort of depends where you are in the game and what your goals are. For me, I typically try to save books as much as possible for personal rewards, but I did book Supreme Elhain today because I really want to use Supreme Elhain for, for Live Arena. So I figured it was worth booking her a couple of weeks early just to make sure we have her. I'm tempted to book Michinaki, I'll be honest. I've got Michinaki waiting. We could pull Michinaki and book him. I'm tempted, but I don't know. Probably save some more books. Do I play Classic WoW? No. I played Classic WoW a bit when it came out. I had fun. I role-played as a dwarf paladin. There's actually videos for that on my original channel if you want to hear my bad Scottish accent and us having fun. Yeah, I enjoyed Classic for a little bit, and then I got bored. Like, for me, Classic is not super interesting. It was fun for the novelty, but, like, it's too easy, too grindy. It's just not interesting compared to modern WoW, which is much more challenging. But yeah. Is there a calculator for a poison explosion team? No, but you could kind of work it out yourself, right? If each poison does 5% of their health, you can work it out. But of course, you got a chance for the poisons to be, you know, extended by Master Hexer and stuff, which can throw it off. But yeah, generally speaking, that sort of thing. Go. We've got our elite quest done. What did I take here? Hydra. Oh, yeah. Go. In the clan shop today. Void. You know what? I'm gonna grab a void shard. Thank you. I'm gonna grab my counterattack accessories. We'll see if we get anything good. Jay, stop spamming, dude. Stop spamming. You're gonna get timed out again. Oh my lord. Michael Eglinton says hello. Welcome to the stream. Let me grab these killstroke artifacts as well. We could grab the 5 to 6 star killstroke. I've got a good bit of clan gold. What do you guys think? Is it worth getting the 5 to 6 star? Or should I should really probably save up if they ever bring Chaos Ore back, right? Like it would cost us 1,500 for this. It's quite a lot. Quite a lot. Oh, Michael, you're co-op dog. Is it Coop Dog or co-op dog? Cool, cool, cool. Hey, you're good. Did you send me a message on Discord recently? I think you did, and I might have missed it. I must check. I must check. Sorry if I didn't reply. Get distracted. Puppy brain, man. Chaos Ore doesn't exist. Save it. It's not worth it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Coop Dog. Gotcha. Yeah, the Chaos Ore hasn't shown up in forever. It hasn't been there. It's very frustrating. I want me some Chaos Ore. All right, we'll save. We'll save. I did reply. Oh, good. Oh, good. That's not like me. I'm very bad at replying to messages. What do we get? We got, I'm in the way. HP boots. You guys can't hear music, but I can, so I'm going to put my music back on. You just have to appreciate that. Imagine that I'm playing music. Okay, crit rate, defense percent, speed, accuracy chest, flat HP chest. Okay, speed boots with crit damage. Could have some decent, you know, defensive nuker stuff in here. Let's roll these up to 8, shall we? See how we do. Crit damage and defense percent. Yo, that's actually really solid. Let's get that up to 12. Okay, these are a solid pair of boots. Crit damage again. Okay. Now we're talking. Defense percent, crit damage times 2. Speed. Let's ascend it. HP percent. Not awful, actually. That's okay. You know, for a defensive nuker, that's not bad. All right. That's not bad. This could be a nice pairing. Nice 2-part pairing here if this gets a crit rate. Defense or crit rate, please. All right, speed. Not terrible. We won't ascend that. Let's roll this up, see if we get double speed. That's about resistance and HP. Probably a sell, to be honest. That's flat. That's flat. I don't think these are worth. We could roll them up and, you know, I don't think it's worth. I don't think Killstroke is good enough. I'm gonna save like my oils and stuff for like lethal and things like that. Yeah. Where are we at here? We are 77,000 points. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's forge a little bit of gear. Got some bolster. I've got some defiant. No lethal. No fortitude. I'm actually working on some bloodthirst from frostbite for arena as well. I think is pretty decent. Frostbite. I don't know if we waste a charm on it, but make some frostbite. Looks like we didn't get much good. And we can make a little bit of Defiant gear here as well. What charms are you guys running on Defiant? Like, I'd be saying with Defiant gear, so this is tanky, reduce our damage from AoE. I would think HP percent would be pretty good. Defense percent would be okay. Speed. The problem with HP percent is you also use it for bolster. And I think that's better on bolster. Resistance is okay, yeah. Resistance could be okay. But the thing is, you may or may not be building resistance, whereas you're definitely building HP percent. I feel like any champ in Defiant is almost definitely going to use HP percent, whereas resistance is a bit more 50-50. I have 200, that's plenty. That's true. Let me see. How much bolster do we got? Okay, you know what? Let's forge up our bolster first. Get some HP percent with bolster. I think we probably want some chest pieces. I don't know if do the substat charms, do they actually make it worse that they affect the main? I don't know if they affect the main stat. Like, does it reduce your chance for a HP percent? I think it just makes the charm do nothing. I think it has the same chance for the main stat, but then the charm is wasted. Hmm. That's true, yeah, if we want... That's true, actually, yeah, if we want HP percent main stat. Yeah, they roll the main stat. It would waste the charm, and we're mostly looking for chest pieces. Here we go. Oh, that's pretty good. That could be pretty good. We're looking for like 6-star. Ah, flat HP. It does give the weapons. That's the thing. Like, these shields. Yeah, these shields and weapons are going to be a lot better. And helmets with it. Saf said substat charms don't affect the main stat. Yeah, so it would just be wasted if it's the same one. But that's okay. It's only a chance anyway. Speed boots. HP percent chest. Ain't something. Yeah, you know, I am going to put a HP charm in here. So I think it's still worth it, even though we're using the chest charm. Like, yeah, it's not going to affect the chest, but still. HP percent chest, that's good. HP percent boots, resistance chest with HP percent, defense percent. That might be useful. Like, if that ascends with HP percent or resist and rolls HP percent, could be quite good. All right, we've got some pieces. Yeah, so for Defiant gear, now let me use my defense percent. Yeah, and yeah, the substat charms only work with the first substat. So, like, for example, it only rolls it for this one. This could be all right, actually, funny enough. Defense percent boots. You see, none of my substat charms have done anything yet. Like, literally, they've done nothing. It's hilarious. For Defiant, probably want some good gloves, right? Let's try to get some good gloves. Ooh, 6-star boots. They're flat. I think we might re-roll these, though. That's probably one that's worth re-rolling. Defiant gear is quite limited. Flat defense gloves. Roll. Is 300 accuracy enough for Michinaki on Brutal? Good question. So, we check. Come over to my Discord. You guys see this? Go into useful information. I think I might have the info in the cheat sheet. I don't really use the cheat sheet myself, though. I tend to go to just the raw stats. But if we take, like, the Hydra stats. So for Brutal, the resistance, the highest resistance is actually 255, which is Head of Suffering. So yeah, it's actually tons, right? 305 accuracy is, like, more than what you need. It's actually tons. Sorry, yeah, you'd want like 325 would be enough for even suffering, but like 300 accuracy, you've got more than enough for all the other heads. You might miss suffering now and again, but it's pretty good. Like, you can't really go wrong. Also, we need to do another giveaway. So yeah, make sure you're following my Discord. Let's actually get this giveaway going right now. Let's do a giveaway in honor of me rolling a bunch of gear. We haven't overflowed either, which is good. Let's start smacking some tag while I do this. So let me double check this. Move me back. So we've got a giveaway for gems. It's a gem giveaway. Okay. So we've got to have a giveaway, which is going to last for, I don't know, put up for 24 hours. Be 5 winners, 540 gems. Spell it right. First, is it bi-monthly every 2 weeks? Fourth nightly? Is it fourth night or fourth night? Fortnite's a game. I don't know. Giveaway thanks to Plarium CC program. Submit. All right, guys, you come over here to my Discord, go to the giveaway entry channel, click this button right here, and that's it. You click that button. When you've entered, it will say who won. So, for example, it will say, like, definitely not Ragul, you won this bundle, or whatever. It'll say something more like this. Congrats to these guys. I'll add you then as a friend, and you can DM me your UM code. Just so I can show you guys as well how that works. Your UM code, I just clicked refresh. That's a waste of 5 gems or 15. UM code is over here. So it's this. Basically click copy ID and you paste that to me in a DM. You can pop it in the channel either, but I just do it in DM because, you know, people can get like flustered by UM codes. Like, is it safe to give away? It's like, yeah, it's literally useless. Literally the UM code literally exists for Plarium to give you stuff. There you go. Yeah, make sure to join the giveaway. And thank you, everyone. Also, make sure that you like the video, subscribe as well. You could consider being a member of the channel. You could donate to my PayPal. You could, you know, make a blood sacrifice. All of these things will, of course, increase your chance of winning the giveaway. Totally. Yeah, totally affects it. Yeah, so make sure to do all those things. The more, the better. But yeah, the giveaway is basically, you know, yep, it'd be cool. Donate to the doggo. What's my Discord? The Discord should be in 2 goats. Yes, 2 goats. Yeah, at least 2 goats. At least 2 goats or 1 beaver. I'll take either. The Discord should be linked in the channel description down below, or it should be linked in the About channel as well. In the About for the channel. If it's not, let me know, and I failed as a streamer. Yo, Illegal Mist, what's up, dude? Illegal Mist, actually, guys, I think you'd really like his channel. He, kind of small, new, raid content creator. He's been doing some pretty cool stuff. He had a really cool video on counterattack for Hydra. And, like, I was trying some stuff myself as well. I actually found it quite difficult to make it work. Yeah. Yeah, make sure we hit that like button, guys. We got 430 viewers. We don't even have 100 likes. Giveaway, unless we hit 100 likes, the giveaway is cancelled. In fact, what I'll do is, if you win the giveaway and we don't have 100 likes in the next, I don't know, 30 seconds, I'll get Plarium to take gems from your account. I'll say, Plarium, take 500 gems away. Okay, we hit 100 likes. You're safe. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. What's my speed and accuracy on Yumiko? Speed and accuracy on Yumiko is... I'll show you. So, I'm working on her gear a little bit. I need you guys to pray for 6-star speed glyphs for me. But Yumiko at the moment, she's coming in. She has 294 speed, 671 accuracy. So, I'd love to get her over 300 and over 700, but it's going to be pretty tough to get there, honestly. It's going to be pretty tough. What would really help would be some faction guardians. I don't think I've any for Shadowkin. No, I've got no legendary dupes at all for Shadowkin. So like that 30 accuracy right here would be great, but we're a long way off. Long way off. Quite tragic. Arguably the greatest tragedy of all time, to be honest. Grab these rewards. Cool. 3 minutes to clan boss. Oh, cool. Joke's on you. Some of us don't have gems to lose. Franked. I don't even have 500 gems. Oh, wow. Oops. Have I ever thought about doing some videos on champs accessible champs that pair well together? Yes. Yes, I have. I think you will find that, I think you'll enjoy my Razzlevarg showcase. I'll give you a little spoiler. So for my Razzlevarg Hydra video, which is coming out soon TM, make sure to be following the channel and all of that. I did 2 different Hydra teams. Number 1, I basically put him in place of Nekmothar to see how that would do in my Turvold team. You'll have to see how that turned out. And then number 2, I was like, okay, let's build a team from scratch as well. And let's just, put in accessible combo champions with Razelvarg. And I think that team is actually really interesting. So, yeah. Does anyone have a quick guess? For what that champion might be? Accessible champion, that's a perfect combo with Razelvarg. Oh, Ryan Hoots is an example. Bivald and Ultimate Death Knight are a powerful combo. Bivald and Ultimate Death Knight. For which? Nubs, how do you pull a Yumiko? I pulled for her in a 10x event and just got really lucky, to be honest. Illegal Mist says, if you ever want to talk about counterattacks for Hydra, let me know. You're in the process of a counterattack type video. Yeah, that'd be super cool. Yeah, we could totally do that. Yeah, I might do it on the test server. My problem is I want to use Uko. Uko is god tier for a counterattack team for Hydra, but my Uko doesn't have War Master and a stun set, so it's totally useless. But Uko is just too good for live arena to build for Hydra for me. When I think if you don't have a Hydra team, like good Hydra teams, then you might build Uko for Hydra and just make do in arena. But I've got other good Hydra teams, so for me, live arena is the struggle. I'm like, Uko is just too good for arena. Yeah. Harrier? No, not Harrier. Nishak? We shall see. We shall see. Bully is OP right now with his A1 skill. Illegal Miss said, my guess is Vizix. Oh. Love Yumiko on Wildcard. Who is Bully? Who's Bully? Is he Epic any good for the Fusion? I actually haven't tested them yet. Haven't tested the Epic yet, but I will. Yeah, I think Uko is pretty good in Provoke. Yeah, Provoke obviously is a higher chance to land than Stun. It works for Hydra. The downside is in Arena, Provoke is good, but Uko's pretty squishy. So he just kind of dies, right? Bully. Okay, yeah, Bully. Super OP. This is the champ for live arena right there. Bully. Good call out. Thanks for that. Thanks so much. I feel enriched. Oh, the CvC thing still blocking the new key thing. Bully the beast. Been bamboozled. When will the live arena launch for all? It should be launching on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday we should have the new Fusion and live arena, both of them. So, I just got bullied. Apparently so. Oh, look, that Cardial resisted. Ooh. That Cardial's got a lot of resistance. Doesn't have 100k HP, though, so he's dead, but... Will I use Supreme Elhain in any content? Yeah, I'm planning to use her in live arena. I'm planning to have her ready. Probably from today, to be honest. But yeah, for me, Nekhret is a bit of a problem. So having both Baron and Supreme Elhain is like, yo, I've got 2 ignore shield champions. Now I can deal with whatever you ban. I can deal with Nekhret. I can let Nekhret through, which is huge, and counter with Supreme Elhain, which is mega big. Mega big. I think she's really underrated. Ultimate Death Knight is great. Yeah, so Ultimate Death Knight is very good against Supreme Elhain. Yeah. Yeah, she struggles with Ultimate Death Knight. She struggles with Rotos. So she's not perfect, but she's very good. Just generally. Do some of it. Oh, I've got the wrong team. Oh, God. Yannicka? Yeah, Yannika's good too. That was Joe, I think, suggested that earlier. He was like, yo, Yannicka ignores shield. So she's also quite good. Yeah. Now, Yannicka has some affinity issues, of course. And she doesn't ignore the strengthen and ally protection like Supreme Elhain does. And then, Baron doesn't ignore strengthen or ally protection, but Baron hits obnoxiously hard. So they're both much better, but yeah, get the job done. Yeah, JE, yeah, you're spamming again, boy. JE, getting the time out, boy. Spamming too many messages. Naughty. Can Supreme Elhain, do you think she can one-shot a... Well, one-shotting Ultimate Death Knight is hard, because he's probably in Stone Skin. Uko and Provoke set with two-piece Frostbite for Arena? Yeah, very good. I'm actually farming Frostbite this Doom Tower rotation. I think Frostbite is actually really good. Yo, good morning, YST. What's up, dude? YST, what time are you streaming? What time are you streaming? We're gonna send these fine viewers over to you. YST always streams after me. Oh, I might hear my girlfriend with the puppy. Oh shit, the enemy. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord, save it. Oh, Hefrak comes in clutch. Wow, that enemy team was really fast. That enemy team was super fast. What happened there? Oh, my God. Gratz. No, I haven't heard about the Voyager reboot. What? Really? I quite like Voyager. Frostbite set for who? Uko? Yeah, I think Frostbite could actually be pretty good on Uko. Yeah. My Arbiter's like 360 speed. She's not very fast for like compared to other players at my level. My Arbiter's pretty slow, unfortunately. Oh, why is he going to be streaming in the evening? Okay, so much later on. Right, well, I'm not going to be streaming the whole time. I'm not going to stream until then. But viewers, YST will be streaming later on today. Oh, yeah, Puppy's awake. Puppy's awake. Puppy's awake. Can I share my Romantu build? I can. I actually rebuilt Romantu slightly. So what I've done with Romantu is actually kind of funky, okay? What I've done with Romantu, I put him into crit rate gloves. So he's still quite quick. He's still 2.7 speed. He has almost 700 accuracy. But he does a bit of damage. Like I got him in a crit damage neck with a bit of attack with some crit rate, and he's very squishy. So the idea here is that he actually does a bit of backup damage, which is kind of nice, right? He also dies really easily, which procs Hefrak, because I run them together most often. But I think Romantu, let me tell you this. Oh, nice. Nice. Romantu is probably the most underrated nuker for Arena, because no one thinks he's a nuker. So you could build him. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, puppy. Oh, we're down too low. Hello. Oh, look at that. Oh, what's going on? All this, you've never been in this room before. That. Oh, you don't want to look. Oh, little. Don't know what's going on. Don't know what's going on. There you go. That's the puppy. That's the puppy. She's great. Now, she's not super toilet trained, and we've got carpet up here, so we can't keep her up here. And also, my room is definitely not puppy safe quite yet. So if we put her down on the ground, she would be a danger to herself. Yeah. Bring back the puppy. Oh, don't worry, you'll see much more of the puppy. You'll see much more of the puppy. Don't you worry. She's a golden retriever. Yeah, golden retriever. This bad. Sacred shard, though. Another sacred shard. Oh my god. Clan boss has blessed the puppy. Puppy. Thank you, puppy. Golden retriever getting us golden shards from clan boss. But no, she's great. She's so yeah, she is super fluffy and a void shard. Wow. Wow. Today is the day. It's fine. We totally don't need those cables. Yeah, we've got cables and stuff, but hopefully, eventually, when she's older, I'm going to be honest, it's probably going to take like a year, probably. But eventually, I'd like her to be able to like hang out in the room here, and we could have a camera just for her, and she can show up, and that'd be fantastic too. Just like during the day when I'm working and recording videos, that she can come and chill with me. But I mean, needs to be toilet trained first. She needs to be mature enough not to like chew the cables and to be cool with chilling and you know, not being a whirlwind of destruction. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, she's great. I've had more sacreds today than you've had in the last week. Yo, you know what? Like coming up to Michinaki and that summon rush, I got like no sacreds for ages. I got no sacreds for so long. And since the Michinaki summon rush, I used all of my sacreds. I had like none left. I've got like so many. I've got so many sacreds since then. Like I'm dropping them like hotcakes. So I was kind of worried about this fusion, and now I'm totally fine. Like no stress anymore. No stress at all. Pup, we need a pup raids channel. Yeah, pup raids. But yeah, she's gorgeous. Her name is Willow, by the way. She's Willow. She's 9. Yeah, she's almost 10 weeks old. Wait, hang on, let me think. So we've had her for a week and a half. Yeah, so she's almost 10 weeks old. I think tomorrow is her 10-week birthday or whatever. But yeah, she's cool. Yeah, she's cool. She's really nice, actually. Yeah, like the first few days were pretty tough. It's pretty intense, but she's definitely, it's funny. She's more used to the routine. She's very, very smart. She's definitely a lot more used to the routine now, getting used to stuff, learning some of the rules. So it's easier. But one of the nicest things, she just sleeps through the night. Like I put her to bed last night, actually kind of early. Went to bed, no problem. Slept through the night. And she normally wakes up at 7. We put her to bed a little early last night. She woke up at 6:30 this morning. So, or well, she woke up at 6. So I went down at 6:30. So it's like, oh, can we keep her in bed until? I was like, no, she needs to go to the toilet. So yeah, up at 6:30 this morning for a play. But yeah, she's great. Yeah, Goldens are super clever. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Am I thinking of getting another one in the future? No. No, we're not. Like, I'd love to have a couple of dogs, but like, that's a lot of work. This is the first dog that myself and my girlfriend have ever owned together. So, you know, yeah, so it's, no, just one dog this time. One dog this time. We might get a cat at some point and she can be friends with the cat. Who's my favorite champion in Raid? Honestly, maybe Turvold. And maybe Supreme Elhain. We'll see. We'll see. Hope I have an industrial strength vacuum for her fur. Yeah, I've already introduced her to the vacuum cleaner. She's getting used to it. Or we call it a Hoover in Ireland. Someone asked that. I'm from Ireland and I live in Ireland. Yeah. Chris Soren says, lucky man, we killed ourselves so our puppy needed to go outside at 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. for 3 months. Dude, like we were doing that at the start. We were like, okay, we're going to have to get up a couple of times during the night. You take the early one. I'll take the late one tonight and whatever. And we did that the first night. And we're like, yeah, she seems pretty cool with this. We'll just like, you know, we'll just go down to her like at 3 a.m., right? 3 in the morning. And we can take turns. Like every night, one of us gets up halfway through the night for her. But like then my girlfriend did the first night. I did the second night. And I was like, she doesn't even need to go to the toilet. She's fine. Just wants to sleep. So whatever. We're like, yeah, she doesn't need to wake up in the middle of the night. She's good. Because now the thing that's a bit different is that she did have a UTI when we got her, and I was annoyed that they didn't tell us, but she had a UTI. So she's been on she has been on like antibiotics for that, and like we're going back to the vet on Friday with her. She's been to the vet twice for it, just checking up on her, making sure she's okay. But she had a UTI, so she like can't quite control. She's actually improved a lot, but you know, she was peeing on herself a lot when we first got her and stuff. So like in terms of toilet training her for pee and stuff, it's been more tough. Dublin. I am from Dublin. Yes, I don't live in Dublin now because it's too expensive, but I am from Dublin. Somebody asked earlier if I was a full-time content creator, and I am. And thank you for that, actually, guys. Big shout out. Thank you to everyone who watches the videos, you know, likes the videos, comments, just if you're like hanging out, whatever. But thank you for enjoying the content and for letting me to do this as my job. Pretty great. Like, you know, I'm not rich or anything by any means. I don't make a lot of money, but I make enough to make a living. And that's pretty cool. You know, it's pretty cool. Like I met up with my friends over Easter a lot of them are teachers. Like I trained actually as a teacher. That was my university degree. And a lot of my friends are teachers, and we met up. And I'm like, meeting up with them, I was just like, man, I'm really glad that this is my job and I don't work in a school. Like, I am really grateful. It's great. And it was cool. Like one of my friends' husbands, one of my, that sounds like she has multiple husbands. One of my friend's husbands, one of my friends, her husband was chatting to him, and he's like, he is into gaming and stuff as well. But like, it was actually really fun to chat to him a bit about Raid, and he's like, wow, you do this? And I opened up the game, and I was like, oh, look, there's me in the news. There's a picture of me in the in-game news for this video game that like loads of people have heard of. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I was like, man, I'm actually really grateful that I'm able to do this. So thank you. Thank you. Get my man-eater cricket. Oh, listen, guys, the champions for this clan boss team are in really bad gear, but they won key, so who cares, right? I could improve the man-eater gear, but why would I bother? There's no real benefit. It's like, yeah, I do more clan boss damage, but I won key it anyway. That explains why you have good educational content. You give teacher vibes. Oh man, I am a teacher in a way too. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, like I am a teacher in a way, but at the same time, it's very different. I think it's very different. But yeah, it's yeah. I mean, like definitely, there's a strong educational theme to it. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. All the Hydra guides. Yeah. Dublin is insanely priced. Yeah, I mean, the cost of living in Dublin is crazy. Like housing, just groceries, bills, it's just nuts. So we can't afford to live in Dublin at the moment. It's just too expensive. And I don't know, like my girlfriend's a country girl, so we might ultimately move out into the country, but like she works in Dublin city center, like right in the center of the city. So like she needs to be able to commute into work. She usually does like, at the moment they do about 3 days in office, 2 days work at home every week. So she needs to be able to commute in. Obviously I can be anywhere with internet, but yeah. Wimp Noob says, congrats on the channel. Really nice. Been watching you pretty much every day. Hey, cool. I think that's really fun. It's one of the most fun things about YouTube is this idea that like I can sit down and make videos about a video game, and like, people from countries all over the world might tune in like daily and watch. Like, how cool is that? Like being a school teacher is obviously a really great job, and you have an incredible impact on like the however many kids. You might interact with like 100 kids a day, or maybe more, maybe 200 kids or something. Like you have a huge impact on them. But the idea that like I can sit down and broadcast to like thousands of people around the world, and I'm only a small channel, that's pretty nuts. So it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. Do I earn more money than a teacher? No, I don't think so. No. It's kind of tough. Like, so I actually because I was sick. You guys know if you've been watching, I got really sick with Crohn's disease. Sort of like was getting sick from like September, maybe August, July, August, and started getting a bit worse in September. I got really sick like November, December, January, February. There were ups and downs, but I was very sick. So like the channel really went down then in terms of money, and like I wasn't able to work, Like I didn't have any energy. I was just an absolute bits. So yeah, that was rough. So like we're building back up now. It's been really nice actually getting back on top of things. And yeah, getting back into it. So yeah, we're doing a bit better. Putting strange clothes on my head and showing puppy. Yeah. There we go. Mal Comedy tuning in from Alaska. How cool. How cool. But yeah, so getting back into it now. Yeah, no Lamborghinis, no Lambos. Yeah. Would a freeze set work for Drexstar, for Spider, and Nether Spider? A freeze set would be okay. Yeah, definitely. I don't think it's essential, but it could work. Sure. I mean, Drexstar just needs to kind of be beaten up and to put out the burns. Freeze set would make it a little more consistent, for sure, by locking down the spider links. Something to consider. But I wouldn't go crazy about it. Gregory Robertson says, your videos got my wife interested in Raid. Now I play a free-to-play account along with her. Nice. That's super cool. That's super cool. I like it. I like it. Yeah, my girlfriend plays Raid as well. Free-to-play, pretty much. And yeah, it's cool. I help her out with stuff. She's pretty casual, but she grinds out the stuff, collects the champs. Good. Can always name my next pet as a Jaguar. Yeah. I could get another dog and call the dog Lambo. That could be fun. Lambo's a decent name for a dog. Do I think the new Fusion is worth the resources to get him? I will have a video, a showcase, a couple of showcases of the new Fusion very soon. I will give you my thoughts. Yeah, you can see the videos and you'll see what I think about him there. And I can give you a proper answer when we see the Fusion schedule. So when we see the Fusion schedule, should be able to get a pretty good gist for how tough the Fusion is going to be, and then how good the champion is, and then we can make a decision then. So I'll give you like my final... I'll give you my final thoughts when we get there. Make a clip of me saying my girlfriend is casual. Oh God, I'm in trouble now. What are the stranger places or countries that my analytics show? Let me check. Let me find... Okay, let me go into my analytics. Let me look at my audience. So I want to see where people are from. Top geographies. What's a fun one? Yo, Romania is actually really high. Wow. 1.5% of my viewers are from Romania. That's really interesting. Huh. Let me see. Let me find the first country where I'm not sure where it is on a map. Oh, Ireland is tiny. Ireland is 0.4% of my viewers. Ireland. Ireland is equal to Israel and Malaysia and Vietnam in terms of my viewership. Oh, and it ties with Mexico and Slovakia, Taiwan, New Zealand, and Lithuania are all equal to Ireland. They're all 0.4% of the viewers put together. Oh, it only shows the top 50. Okay, I know where all these countries are, so never mind. That's fun, though. That's fun. Yeah, wow. I didn't expect Romania to be so high. That's actually really high up. Romania and Russia are both 1.5% of my viewership. Interesting. There you go. There's some fun facts for you. Oh, we got hello. Oh, we got chat. People saying hello from Romania. Cool. Barcelona here, Romania, British Columbia, Canada, Germany, South Africa, Cape Town, Australia, Quebec, Canada, South Africa. We got people from all over. Myanmar. Whoa. Okay, now Myanmar. Now, if I had to point onto a map and point out Myanmar, I'll be honest, I wouldn't be able to do that. Let me Google that. Let me learn. Myanmar. Where is Myanmar on a map? Ah, oh, wow. Cool. So it's right beside Thailand and Bangladesh. Oh, wow. Myanmar's actually really big. Burma. I had no idea. That's really cool. Wow, it looks really pretty. Here you go. Look. This is Myanmar's over here. I don't know anything about Myanmar. That's gorgeous, though. How cool is that? Yo. Gotta visit Myanmar. Put that on the list. Cool. It's pretty far from Ireland, but we'll get there. Hello from Poland. Hello from Taiwan. Hello from Wisconsin. 5:22 a.m. Sweden. Scratch and Odd One are Romanians. Oh, yeah. I knew that. I knew that Odd One was Romanian. Yeah. And I know that like Ivy Lee moved over to Romania. They got married and they live there now, right? I didn't know Scratch was Romanian. That's cool. That is cool. Hello from the Philippines. Was Myanmar called Siam before? Oh, maybe. Maybe it was called Siam before. I genuinely don't know anything really about it. So it's possible. Hi from Egypt, Scotland, Denmark. Cool. The Tatekai or Tatakai says, good morning, clanmate. Good morning. Hi from Greece. Yo, I'm big into Greek food at the moment. Let me tell you. My new favorite food is tzatziki. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't even know if it's Greek, actually, to be completely honest. But Greek is lovely. I made gyros for dinner last night, which was really nice. Like gyros is like a pita bread with tzatziki in there, some like marinated chicken, like chicken and like a Greek yogurt marinade, and then like tomatoes and cucumber, red onion. Delicious. So good. Tzatziki is like my new favorite food. So good. I've made about 3 different batches of tzatziki over the last 2 weeks. I just like use it all up and I'm like, that was so good. I want some more. So, my new favorite thing. Siam is in Thailand, people are saying. Oh, whoops. Myanmar was Burma before. Oh, cool. Hi from Finland. Amazon says hi. From Estonia, Portugal. Hello from Narnia. Wow, where is Narnia on the map? Got Arizona, Estonia, Bulgaria. Tzatziki is a sauce. Gyros is the type of food. Yeah. Yep. Tzatziki is cucumber and cream. Yeah, so tzatziki, the recipe I was using, it's like Greek yogurt with like grated cucumber, fresh mint, fresh dill, lemon juice, maybe a little bit of olive oil as well. Something like that. And it's so tasty. A bit of salt and pepper. Hi from under your bed. Uh-oh. Hi from Nepal. Do you think that's actually no brainer? That is a really interesting question. I'm curious if anyone knows. Does anyone know if I put Michinaki in here, would it work? I suspect it might not. I think it would be close, but I don't know if it would one key. We'd lose out on the weaken. We would still have decreased defense. The hex wouldn't really help us. What do we think about that? Would that work? Would it be possible to bring in Michinaki instead? Because the advantage of bringing in Michinaki... Jintora does a lot more. Oh yeah, I need to end my run. Yeah, cheers. Oh, good call. Wimp Noob, I didn't see your clan boss question. What was your question? Post it again, Wimp Noob. I'll try to do it. Oh, sorry, Jerry. Yes, of course. There's garlic in the tzatziki. I forgot to say garlic, of course. Some fresh garlic, of course, in the tzatziki. The best bit is the garlic. I'd say the first time I made the tzatziki, I doubled the garlic. I often increase garlic in recipes because I like garlic so much. And like, oh, there was a kick to that tzatziki. It was pretty powerful. It was pretty powerful. Yeah, I'll have to look up Michinaki. So the thing is, the reason is that it would be kind of nice to steal some of the gear off Jintoro to use for Michinaki, because Jintoro's got pretty good gear, right? Jintoro has like some good relentless gear, crit damage, crit rate, and speed. Like it's got attack percent, but accuracy. Oh, I guess he's got an attack percent chest. Got decent gloves here. HP percent, though. It'd be kind of nice to steal some of Jintoro's gear and use that for Michinaki, but I guess there's actually not a crazy amount of overlap, but there's a good chance we pull Michinaki and build him today. We'll see. Yeah, we can buy 1 refill of gems. We can buy 1 refill. But I just don't know if he'd be as good as Jintoro. I don't think so. So I don't know if I can do it. Wimp Noob, let me get your question now. Do you think it would be possible to do Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss with Brogni, Corpulent Cadaver, Hellborn Sprite, and 2 Valeries on average gear? Like a budget Infinity team. It might... I'm not 100% sure, to be honest. It might technically be possible. I don't know if average gear would make it work. You might just die. But I don't know. I don't know. Gintoro can't be used anywhere else. Why pull him out of Clan Boss? Oh, the only reason would be if to use the gear on Michinaki instead, because I don't have that much. I don't have that much relentless gear. But I am strongly considering building Michinaki in provoke set as well. I think Michinaki would be a very good provoke champion for Hydra. I have to see. I have to get him up to 60 and then see what sort of stats I can get, because Michinaki, he needs a lot of speed, he needs a lot of accuracy, he wants defense, crit rate, crit damage. Like, Michinaki is a stat-hungry champion, for sure. Yeah, you don't have ally protection in that Infinity team. You might just get killed. Because you need the shield to be really strong, right? If they're taking too much damage, the shield isn't going to get big. It's not going to do any damage, so... Yeah, dunno. Gear has to be crazy for Infinity Team to work. I'm listening to some real chill music, by the way, guys. I wish you could hear it. I wish I was a good streamer and you could hear the music. I'm such a failure. I'm gonna have to try fix this for next time. When are CCs allowed to post content about the new fusion? I don't know if I'm technically allowed to say, but soon, TM. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. If only this music was audible. I know, if only. Just started doing 3-key Ultra Nightmare. Think I'll skip this fusion prep for the next one. I mean, that's always something to consider, right? Like, it can be tough to get the fusions done. So it's up to you. I think, like, once you're in a position where you start to be able to do the fusions... Oh, wow, he hit really hard. Like, so long as you're able to do the fusions without it being, like, overly punitive to your account, I think it's always worth doing, right? Pretty much. Especially if you're early game, like, just the fusions for getting through all the different content in the game is pretty huge. Do I think Live Arena will start being an arena you need to do for fusions? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I think they'll probably leave Live Arena just its own thing for a while. Yeah. Because, I mean, look at it this way. Tag Arena isn't even part of fusions. So I don't think they would make Live Arena be required. I think the biggest worry for fusions, for the near kind of mid-future, but they did hint before that they might have Soulstone summoning be a part of fusions. I think when they initially released Soulstones, I think they were asked, will Soulstones be part of fusions? And they said, not in the near future. Which obviously means in the far future, yeah, that's something they want to do. So that is a concern. And that's something to be worried about for the future. I don't know if it'd be worth stockpiling Soulstones. Like, I'm not really stockpiling any myself, but it's something to watch out for. What they might do is just make, like, one of the summoning events more difficult and be like, but you can pull Soulstones now. But yeah, so, yeah. As you said, that would be awful. Yeah, nobody wants that. But Plarium wants it, obviously. It would not go down well at all. It would be pretty bad. So, we'll see. Can't I say if the fusion is good or not? No. But I can tell you, I am going to do the fusion. I could tell you that much. Now, I basically always do the fusions because it's very easy for me to do them. But I'm definitely grabbing the fusion. But yeah, there will be a couple of showcases on the channel, so don't worry about that. I'll try to do my best to give you a good idea of how good he is. I always do, so we'll see. It sounded more. Yeah, that's true. Actually, Dutchy Man you make a good point there. They could be more just covering themselves, being like, oh yeah, maybe we'll put in soul stones as part of the fusion. We want to just make sure that we're covered. We've let them know. It's not like a surprise. Look at that. Rhonda almost kills someone that's petrified. Like, that's pretty cool. She hits really hard. Where do I intend to use the fusion? I think his best area is probably going to be Hydra. Yeah. What will be the future of Raid when Live Arena flops? I actually think Live Arena is super fun. I think Live Arena is really good, actually. So I don't think it's going to flop. I think it'll be very frustrating the first couple of days because, like, like someone that's been playing the game for like 3 months is going to be up against someone who's been playing the game for 3 years. You're going to get your ass handed to you, and it's going to suck. They're going to suck. But that will improve. That will improve pretty quickly. So I think Live Arena, I actually think it's really fun. I think the main problem is that Live Arena is more fun when you got lots of champions. So it could be quite frustrating for an early game player. That's the concern. But we'll see. What do I do for my tag defense teams? They're pretty similar to these teams. I pretty much use the same thing. But I use different damage. I don't really remember what I use actually. But like I probably wouldn't put this team in with these two guys. I'd switch it up. I put in more damage dealers for offense because you want to do it quickly. That being said, this one's really slow because it's a freaking Duchess and we got 2 Force Affinity nukers, so this has taken about 10 years. We'll kill her eventually. There we go. And this is also going to be slow. Why would you put in Ultimate Death Knight in Stone Skin as your defense? Is this going to be a Stone Skin? It's going to be a frickin' Stone Skin Mortu Macabre. We might actually lose this one. Rhonda's going to trigger Mortu like it's nobody's business. He's dead. Pythion's dead. I'm just too lazy to actually go in and do it properly. Mortu v Mortu. Who wins? Oh. Oh. He did it. He did it. Complains about Stone Skin Mortu, runs one himself. Yeah, obviously. I don't run him on my arena defense. My dude, I've got level 33 Ender, 35 Apothecary, and a 33 Kellen. So there. Now who's laughing? Me. That's who. Hey, this should win, I think. Those are way too powerful. I've level 1s. Oh, I like to put in the level 30s. It grabs attention. People are like, ooh, level 30. That's a funny number. Oh, we actually killed Rotos. Whoops. Frickin' Sifi with her sleeps. I think Python actually has the shorter cooldowns. Python's probably a bigger problem. Sifi got back to her cooldowns. I think Python has cleanse next. Actually, I guess Sifi has res next with full turn meter. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we lose. I think we've lost it, boys. Oh, I think we've lost it, boys. Not looking good. It's not looking good. Yeah, kill him. Kill Romantu. Kill Romantu. That's right. There we go. There we go. Kill Romantu. Excellent. I think he will get the revive. Ah, nuts. He got the revive. Okay. Can we win? Can we win it, boys? Think so. This was like a live arena-esque fight. That took 2 minutes. 2 minutes with the speed team. We got him though. Jeez, that was rough. We got there. Whew, that was intense. Are there many one-man defenses in silver and gold brackets of tag? I'm not sure about silver, but gold is full of one-man defenses. Yeah, I need like a 2-star blessing for Hefrak. That'll make things easier. But Hefrak is going to struggle to kill a Pytheon. That's the problem. Like frickin' Pytheon, Force Affinity, super tanky. It's not a good time. I tell you, this guy right there, what's his face? Helicath. I'm actually considering Helicath for live arena as well. I think Helicath is going to be great for live arena. Any of you guys use Helicath for live arena? Yeah, live arena is going to be out on Thursday. It's going to be out on Thursday, guys. Huh, she did 70k with 1 punch. I like it. I like it. Right, cool. He's good in protection set? Yeah. What sort of speed and stuff? I kind of want to build him for damage, but it's tough to get speed and damage. Yeah, because he's not going to be banned. So that's what I think. That's what I think could be fun about Helicath, is you could bring him in to like a go second team as a Spirit Affinity damage dealer that also is bringing you block damage. But I don't know if he would do enough damage. Nick Gamash, you're running him at 280 speed. Interesting. That's very fast, but it could be very strong. You've got Roshcard and 6-piece protection, but Helicath is strong. Yeah, you see, Helicath is better than Roshcard. The thing about Helicath is that, like, you know, I could bring him in. Like, I can bring in Yumiko Helicath into live arena. It's like, it can be really tough for them to have a counter to block damage. You know, it can be very strong, I think, for live. Jimmy Jernberg, you've got him in Savage and 251 speed. That could be interesting. I wonder if I have reaction pieces for Helicath. That makes a difference too. Like if I don't have any reaction, we might need to run him Stone Skin or really fast. Ramel Jacinto says, "Hi Nup, you're fan from Philippines. Hello. Hello to the Philippines." Roshcard is an unresistible block active skills. Does he now? I think Helicath with his shield and counterattacks is still better. Roshcard, block active skills and block buffs cannot be resisted. I mean, that's pretty cool. Move a random buff. He would get sheeped a bit though. Yeah, Roshcard ain't terrible, but I think Helicath is going to be more useful because the counterattacks. I think are pretty good. Like Helicath, he's got ignore shield and block damage, and yeah, he counterattacks whenever an ally with block damage is hit. That's nice. And then he's got a big shield AoE as well. I think Helicath is probably the way to go. Helicath does more damage than Valkyrie? Yeah, he should do more damage than Valkyrie, yeah. And my Helicath is in pretty pants gear right now. We'd need to re-gear him completely. I have him in just filler gear because he's not booked or anything. I have him like a decent speed, but like not much damage or anything. I'd rebuild him. Do I have any sort of accessories? Do I have any reaction? I mean, I've got a defense ring, but only no rolls in defense. It's not, I mean, it'd probably be all right, but crit damage, neck. We do have a spare crit damage neck. In fact, 2 of them. Yeah, we could totally run him in double reaction. Don't have a defense banner. We've got a resistance banner with 2 rolls in defense. Doesn't have any speed though, so you could run him in 1 or 2 pieces of reaction. It's not terrible. Pull some shards? You know, we're not pulling shards. I'll be pulling some shards at the weekend for Summon Rush for the fusion, so you can stay tuned for that. But yeah. Yeah. With Helicath, you need to not have any accuracy because his counterattacks could sheep him, which would be real bad. So I think you'd run Helicath with 0 accuracy. You just run him for damage and shielding and buffs and all that. I have seen some Helicath in live arena, and I actually thought it was pretty effective. Any suggestions for Valkyrie masteries? Depends where you're using her. Depends if you're going to build her for arena or if you're building her for like Fire Knight or Clan Boss. So you'd have to check specific. You'd have different builds for each one. Okay, for Clan Boss, you'd have her in War Master, and I don't know. Let's look it up. Go to hellhades.com. Valkyrie, where are you? Hades, go to Valkyrie. So like, yeah, pretty standard clan boss stuff is what you'd run with Valkyrie. General PvE, just extend the buffs. PvP doesn't seem to have a damage. You could totally build a damage Valkyrie for live arena. I'd probably build her for damage for live arena, to be honest. Be what I would probably do. But yeah. Valkyrie has a 3 times defense multiplier, and Helicath a 3.8 on the AoE. Yeah, okay, so I think Valkyrie is higher base defense, but yeah, Helicath is going to hit a good bit harder. Yeah. Yeah, I think that damage Helicath is probably more viable than damage Valkyrie in live arena, probably. But Valkyrie is like a really cool passive. I don't know. Well, that's interesting. You saying if you run Helicath as a counter to Cupidus teams. Oh yeah, so he blocks the damage from Cupidus and he can counterattack through the shield if they've got like a Nekhret. Kind of interesting. Huh. Interesting. Ethos, Ghostborn, and Septimus. The 7 to 10 second Minotaur team. That's really cool. I would love that. Problem is, Ghostborn. I don't have a Ghostborn. And Septimus. Don't have a Septimus. But that'd be fun. I'd love to run a 10-second Minotaur team. But yeah. It is, if you have a solo champion, it is more efficient in terms of experience. At least there's that. Use Helicath against Leo teams? Yeah, like, yeah, I'm actually strongly considering. The thing is, I don't have enough books. We booked Supreme Elhain. I need to book Michinaki. I'd love to book Helicath for live arena as well. I think it's quite useful. Yeah, like you said, he's a good combo against Leorius. He's a good combo. Against bombs with the block damage. Like he can do a bunch of stuff. I'll have to do some research. What's your build for Helicath, Illegal Mist? Good against Venus. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, Venus would buff... Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, Venus strips off your buffs. So not good against Venus Cupidus. Oh, okay, so never mind that one. Wow. When can we expect the Michinaki Nightmare Hydra? Pretty much probably within a week of me pulling him and building him. But I just have to decide. I might postpone it. I might wait until Personal Reward CvC. Because like I don't need Michinaki right now. Like right now, I need stuff for live arena because that's coming in 2 days. I don't need Michinaki right now. I want Michinaki right now, very much. I don't need him. Got 2 Mortu Macabres. I'd build both of them. I would keep 2 Mortus. I've got 3 Mortus. I'm using them for Faction Guardians. And yeah, I actually use 2 Mortus in Tag Arena. Quite useful. Mortu is just a very useful champion for Tag Arena when you've got time. You can just build a super tanky team with Mortu and you can kill almost anybody. Thoughts on Samson for live arena? Actually super good. I think Samson is going to be super underrated for live arena. I think you build Samson like even in like a bolster set as damage, like damage dealing bolster set, and he can be super strong. I did a showcase on. I don't know if anyone else did anything on Samson when he was released, but I did a good bit with him on the test server. You can check that out. I have a video on Samson, and even against like proper classic arena teams, he was pretty effective. Like I think he's a pretty sick champ. Do I think Valk is viable in live arena? Yeah, I think Valk is pretty decent for live arena. If you have Harima, yeah, I think Harima is literally probably actually no, she's the second best nuker. I think Taras is the best nuker for live arena, and I think Harima is number 2, and then maybe Rotos is number 3. Maybe being the tier list, I guess, but I think Harima is absolutely busted. Harima is so broken. She's so good. Illegal Mist, cool. You have him with 63k HP, 3.9k defense, 249 speed, 558 resist. Huh? I have Locket. Yeah, I've got a Yumiko. Yeah, I use Yumiko. Lucky enough to have Yumiko. Rotos is easily countered with Ultimate Death Knight. Well, here's the thing, right? It can be quite difficult to fit Ultimate Death Knight into a team. It can be kind of difficult to fit him in. Yeah, Jorgit is very strong for live arena as well. Yeah, Jorgit's very good. Nice thing about Jorgit, he ignores Stone Skin, which is very strong. Yeah, oh wow, Ming Xiao's... You've got a 7k defense, 290 crit damage, Harima. That's disgusting. Ah, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, it can be hard to pick Ultimate Death Knight, but because like, you know, you might want, because they get to ban one of your champions, so they could potentially ban Ultimate Death Knight, or they'll ban your Reviver or something. But yeah, Ultimate Death Knight is very strong as a Rotus counter. Jorgit seems like an instant ban. He can be, yeah. If he gets a turn, he's strong, but yeah, I mean, you can try Ultimate Death Knight. It's good against Jorgit, but you need reaction, right? Reaction, Stone Skin, Ultimate Death Knight. There's a good chance he survives, but it's still a bit of a gamble. Yeah, but like, so yeah, obviously Rotos struggles against Ultimate Death Knight and Harima, but like most players will have Ultimate Death Knight, but most players don't have Harima. And you do have bans as well, right? And you could always go in, and if you've got Harima yourself, like when you get up into Gold Tag Arena, you can always go like pick Harima Rotus, and that's pretty good. But like obviously for the top end players, it's all about Marishka Taras, of course, because they're so overpowered. But like what you're gonna find with Live Arena, I even found it in the beta test. In the beta test, the players with Marishka Taras are gonna be winning so much that they're gonna eclipse you. They're gonna go past you very quickly. You're not gonna fight them that often. Because anyone who has Marishka Taras is gonna win so many fights that they're gonna rank up way quicker than you can, and you're just not gonna fight them much. So, you know. Where do I plan to use Supreme Elhain? I am most likely gonna switch Ethos's gear onto Supreme Elhain. I'm gonna use her as my Nightmare Campaign farmer, my Minotaur farmer, and use her in Live Arena. Did I see the smiley video? Yeah, it's pretty gross, right? Pretty gross. Did I see the smiley video with double Marishka Taras? I saw a little bit of it, but yeah, that's ridiculous. Obviously, you know, for high-end arena and live arena, when you get to gold, you can't have duplicate champions. If one team picks the champions, the other team can't get them, so you won't see that sort of stuff. But yes, it's kind of nuts, right? But yeah, like obviously having double Marishka Taras is it's beyond disgusting. It's so wrong. So wrong. But yeah, like against like what do you do against Marishka Taras? I think you have to ban Taras. Like I in my opinion, you ban Taras way before you ban Marishka. Because Marishka is disgusting, but Taras is even more disgusting. Like, it's just... Yeah, Taras is horrible. Yo, Dux7. Nope, first time seeing you stream live. Yo, welcome to the stream. We had a few people actually today saying first time catching live. It's your first time watching? Welcome to the stream. It's actually really good to have you here. I try to stream every clan versus clan tournament that I can. So pretty much every Tuesday. Same bat time, same bat channel. I'm here streaming CvC. This one's a really chill one. We're farming Minotaur and chatting and stuff. Usually we're going more hardcore, getting points if it is for like personal rewards, but I think I'm likely to kind of go a bit over cap on the points for this one. So we'll see. But yeah. Lev, first time I ever caught it as well. Yo, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Why not stick with Ethos? The reason I'm going to switch from Ethos to Supreme Elhain is that Supreme Elhain is actually really good for Arena. And Ethos is not that good for Arena. I mean, he's not bad, right? He's not bad, but he's not amazing either. Whereas Supreme Elhain, very good Nekhret counter. Very good. So that's pretty big for live Arena because, you know, you run into a lot of Nekhrets, at least I do, and it's very useful to have her as a potential counter. I've got Baron as well, so I could potentially do like a speed team, have Supreme Elhain or Baron, and both of them can kill the Nekhret protected champ, which is pretty good. Can't be banned out. So yeah, that sort of thing. If the opponent has Marishka and 2 Taras, just quit? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I guess if they've Marishka and 2 Taras, you ban the Marishka and you, I don't know. You hope that their team's actually quite squishy and you can lock them down or something, but yeah, it's gonna be rough. For Nekhret, Stoneskin or Bolster? Bolster set. I would be running Nekhret and a Bolster. Yeah. Yeah, so the thing with Ramantu against high-end players, I the guys that I was fighting, some of the whales that I fought in the live arena beta, like they've got 5 and 6 star polymorph on multiple champions. Like I ran into several 6-star, 5-star awakened Harimas and polymorph, several 5, 6-star awakened Duchess and polymorph, Nekhret and polymorph. So like yeah, if they have like only 1 or 2-star polymorph, you can try Ramantu and it does work most of the time, but like when they start getting too much polymorph, Ramantu doesn't work anymore. So that's an issue, you know? But Mighty Uko's pretty good as well, because Mighty Uko can steal the buffs that Nekhret puts out, so that can be nice. But yeah, it's tough. But yeah, hopefully we won't be fighting those. Yeah, for sure. So Ethos Masteries. Sure. You're on timeout again, JE. Yeah, the sheep debuff. Sheep debuff is great when it works for you, and it's terrible when it works against you. You know, that's just how it goes. So Ethos, those are his stats. We actually need to get him like 29 more attacks so he gets to 7k, right? Feels wrong. Can we glyph that up or something? Yeah, he's only got 4%. Oh, that ring's not very good. I don't have many. Oh, I'm actually very low on pretty yikes, actually. Maxed, obviously. All right, never mind. What's his banner? Oh, maxed. Okay, never mind. You're staying with that attack. These are his masteries. So I'll probably be running Supreme Elhain and pretty much the same mastery. So I might take off Blood Shield and give her maybe Deterrence. Deterrence is like a bit of a counter to Sheep. That could be cool. I don't know. Yeah, something like this. Did you run Sheep on Taras? I actually don't know what awakening you'd run on Taras. I haven't really thought about it. I mean, maybe you can. It's hard to go wrong with polymorph, to be honest. Does reducing buff duration proc Sheep? No, it doesn't. So yeah, Genbo can reduce duration. What's her name? There's the epic High Elf Void Affinity Champion that reduces buffs by 2 turns. So she can reduce Stone Skin and not get sheeped. So she's actually kind of cool. Oh, Taris uses Ward of the Fallen. Okay, Ward of the Fallen. Cool. Yeah, Ward of the Fallen gives you like crit damage and HP, right? Andrissia, yeah, Andrissia. Physics and Drexstar build. Okay, I've got pretty early game Physics and Drexstar builds. Physics is built like this. So good speed, good accuracy, defensive stuff. Give her some crit rate if you can afford it. And her masteries are like this. I think I have a physics guide on the channel. And like I said, this was pretty early game. Like, I think I built her like this when I got her. Maybe I improved the gear slightly since then, but only very slightly. I could put her in way better gear now if I wanted to. My Drexstar's in really bad gear. He's in Perception. Oh, no, never mind. Drexstar actually isn't in bad gear. I take it back. Drexstar's got okay gear. Drexstar's in Perception, but he has like a whole bunch of resistance now, so this is maybe not very helpful for you. With Drexstar, you don't build any speed. Get him enough accuracy to put his burns, lots of HP, lots of resistance, lots of defense. And yeah, just give him like Master Hexer and Sniper, and he's good to go pretty much. You can put him in like lifesteal gears, pretty good. Defense. Physics is great for Hydra. Physics is one of the most underrated champions in the game, in my opinion. Physics is super good. We've got Fire Knight tournament starting, but it's not started yet. I think it's... When does it start? Maybe it has started. Oh, it's loading. Okay. We'll give that a minute. Drexstar doesn't need speed. No, not really. No, you can build him with really low speed. How is Ethos not one of the best nukers? Ethos is a solid nuker. He does good damage. But he's not top tier. He doesn't have any ignore defense. He doesn't have any passive to keep him alive. Right? So if you look at the best nukers, you're looking at stuff like Jorgid, Baron. They have crazy ignore defense. You've got crazy passives on Candrafon, crazy passives on Hefrak. Taris has about 10 million crazy things going on in his kit, right? So Ethos is not as good as that. But yeah. What gear do I run on Gala? Really bad gear. My Gala is not geared at all. Gala's a great champion, though. Yeah, Gala's really good. I think Shinny does a lot of stuff with Gala. He's a very good arena champion. Who's better for arena, Foley or Ethos? I think Foley maybe because of the block revive, and he's got a nice passive, but they're pretty similar for arena, honestly. But yeah, Gala's pretty cool. Gala's a cool champ. She does a lot of damage, right? And she's got an extra turn, so yeah, I think Shinny really brought her back into the meta. It's quite funny. Single-handedly made Gala cool. Cool. Aw, no speed glyphs. Feels bad. All right. Okay. These are actually pretty low points. Only 1,800 for 5 Essence. That's probably worth doing. I might do that. The rest of the rewards are kind of pants. Let me show you. Okay, I already made a team for this. Yeah, so Gala, that's why Gala is really good, is that she ignores defense. And she gives herself a really good shield as well. Right? So, triple hitter A1, ignoring 25% defense, and gives her an extra turn if she's full HP. For A2, ignores 50% defense with a shield. So if she has like someone on the team as bolster, she's supercharged. So I think Shinny runs her with like a bolster Duchess or a bolster Nekhret or something. Heals her up, gives her a shield as well. Her A1 ignores 30% defense. Like Gala's actually, these days, she's actually super good. Actually super good. Yeah. So I'm just going to run stage 20 of Fire Knight. I think I will do this as well. I think I will do this. Where's the team? So I'm thinking this team right here. So this is the team for Fire Knight. We're looking at a Lydia, 2 Cold Hearts, Renegade for a reset, and a Magnar. Do I typically save everything for personal rewards? Yeah, as much as possible, I try to save my resources for personal rewards. You need to. Yeah, I saw Shinny did an E3, which also is really interesting. So we have the AoEs from the Cold Hearts. Magnar follows up. We don't have increased attack or increased defense, so I think Magnar is really good here. He's the right affinity as well. I don't have crazy gear on him. We open up with a multi-hit from Renegade, then Lydia, and Cold Heart 1, Cold Heart 2. Lydia might be back. No, oh, that feels bad. Lydia doesn't get her thing. Oh, the Heart Seekers. No, we didn't have decreased defense. Magnar has a chance for it. And Lydia would sometimes get back on time. So this will be a bit slower. We'll see. We get decreased speed from Renegade. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, there's Heartseeker. And then the other Heartseeker. 57 seconds. Not too bad. Let's go it again. Yeah, I'll show you guys my Great Hall and Magnar after. Am I doing a video for this team? No, this is the video. So if you got any questions, ask them now. Oh, we didn't land decreased defense. Feels bad. So no, I'm not going to do a video. This is the video. Cold Heart's in the thumbnail. She should be. The thumbnail for live videos is a bit weird sometimes. So. Is Lydia worth empowering? Yeah, if you've got... If you know, you don't need the faction guardians and stuff. For me, I don't have any empowered champions. I'm just doing faction guardians first. But I think Lydia would definitely be worth empowering. She's an amazing champion. One of the best, so... Okay, we got decreased defense, so even if Lydia doesn't have her move... She does have her move. Okay, good. Now we'll do some good damage. If your Cold Hearts were built stronger than mine, you could probably one-shot the boss with 2 of them. And do it faster, but... Yeah, Physics is good to empower as well. Like, Physics is a good good champion for Hydra. Foley or Ultimate Elhain? Supreme Elhain? I think Supreme Elhain is significantly better than Foley for Arena. Wow, we're smashing these guys right now. It would be really nice for the extra thing. I doubt we'll get it, but maybe. That'd be fun. We are 1,105,000 points. We're 5th. Obviously, a lot of that came from Elhain. Progressing nicely here. Nicely nice. Nice. Okay. Oh, I've got a lot of arena tokens to use. Yeah. Imagine not having Ghostborn. I know, right? I know. I wish I had a Ghostborn. But yeah, I would not... Oh, I would absolutely... No, I would never give up a legendary champion to empower. For me, personally, I will always keep 1 copy, absolutely, of every legendary. And I'm not going to empower champions until my faction guardians are full. And then I'll start to empower, like, my best champions. But yeah, hopefully not many people do this Fire Night tournament and just farm it up quickly in stage 20. So you guys want to see, sorry, the team there. Let me show that. Are they all in the vault? They're all in the vault. Of course they are. Here we go. So Lydia. These stats right here. And these masteries. None of these are built for this. It's just what they're in. Magnar is these masteries. And he's in lethal. 80k HP. 235% crit damage. Cold Heart 1 is in reflex. Like so. Like so. Cold Heart 2 is Giant Slayer. Oh, they're different. He's built like this. Lower. And Renegade is just very fast. She'd probably be best in a shield set, but I don't have it. She has a few masteries, I guess. Ooh, Supreme Elhain. I think we just get her like defense stuff. You could get her the heal, but... So the question here is... I think we maybe get her Heart of Glory. Get whirling into death. The problem with this is I quite want to get Cycle of Violence on her. I think it's really good. Hmm. So look, either we go Heart of Glory, then we get Whirlwind, we get Ruthless Ambush, Wrath of the Slain, bring it down, or we get Single Out, bring it down. We get Shield Breaker, Ruthless Ambush, and Cycle of Violence. I'm not sure which one I want to do. The advantage of Heart of Glory, it's 5% more damage to like take out someone at the start of the fight. And you get the extra speed, which is nice. The advantage of Cycle of Violence is it combos really well with her extra turn stuff. I don't know. Shield Breaker is really good for her AoE. Her A3 ignores shields, so it wouldn't work there. But like her A2, her A1 hits really hard, and her A2 obviously they don't ignore shields. Get her defense. Definitely get her counterattack. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough call. I really just do like Cycle of Violence. Because you can get back to crack shot faster, which is kind of nuts. So this does reset crack shot. So it's a bit of a toss-up. But yeah. I'm gonna go this way first. So yeah, Shield Breaker is not super useful, but I think the two of those are. And then I can get Bring It Down, and I can get Cycle of Violence. I'm gonna get Kill Streak and Helm Smasher. And then I think we'll probably get Deterrence. I think that will probably be okay. For her Blessing, maybe just Phantom Touch. It's only 15% chance of bonus damage, but Soul Reap is like 4%. That's useless, you know? Lightning Cage. Oh, maybe Lightning Cage. Actually, probably Lightning Cage. Protect some buffs. Brimstone? No. Brimstone requires accuracy now, so she's not going to have any accuracy. Brimstone is a total waste. And this is for live arena. Oh, Brimstone for Tomb Lord. Oh yeah, sorry, Derp. Obviously. Oh, I missed the Tomb Lord question. Yeah, Brimstone. Yes, for Tomb Lord, definitely Brimstone. Oh man, my bad. Is Sin Conquest one of the? Maybe. Let me see. So like in Sin, like the main chat, there's a whole bunch. Yeah, Conquest is one of them. There's Wrath, Deception, Trap House Mafia. They're not going with the Sin theme. That's okay. Lust, Anarchy, Sloth, but yeah, Conquest, Gluttony. There's a lot of clans in Sin. A lot of clans in Sin. Lots and lots. Many. Yep. That's cool. I think we could probably. Oh, like she's gonna start counterattacking. Nice. Like her A1 is really good. You know. I mean, let me see. Supreme Elhain. Something that's really strong about Supreme Elhain. Like over here, like she has a 2x multiplier, but it's a double hitter, so it's a 4x multiplier on her single target hit. And then she gets the extra 20% damage there. You can transfer debuffs, which sort of cleanses her off a bit. Like, it's quite good. And she's a 6 on her big A3, which is really nice. Like, that's sort of the value I see about her in live arena. She's still a really good AoE nuker, but the main value I see in Supreme Elhain is the massive single target damage that can counter Nekhret, basically, with extra turns. Can I show my Great Hall? Oh yeah, of course. You asked that earlier and I forgot. Got Ethos has gone Energizer Bunny. Taking all the extra turns. Yeah, my Great Hall is like this. Almost maxed. We're going to get 1,000 and finally get red affinity, max attack. And we only have green affinity attack after that. So we're almost there. Yeah, let's do some arena. Let's see if we can't get that done. Am I going for Razzlevarg? Yeah, I'm going to go for Razzlevarg. Like for me, it just, you know, it doesn't really make sense for me to skip a fusion. I will say with Live Arena, this is the one I'm most tempted to skip because I, you know, could come in and I could just farm Sand Devil for like 2 weeks instead of doing the fusion. Like that's tempting, to be honest. But no, I will do the fusion, yeah. The only fusion I've skipped that I can remember is Lanatharil. And I kind of regret that now, because Lanatharil turns out is actually pretty decent for Fire Knight. I don't think he's essential, but he's alright, you know? So, yeah. I feel like Rhonda does what Elhain does. Rhonda is very similar. I don't know if Rhonda can one-shot a champion protected by... But Rhonda's excellent. Yes, I will use Rhonda a lot, actually, as well. So Rhonda has some affinity problems. Yeah, but she's very similar to Supreme Elhain, yes. They are very similar. So, like, if you don't want to use Supreme Elhain, I would definitely build up Rhonda. I'm going to build them both. Oh, I don't think the first month is going to be bad. I think the Krakens will be gone within a day. Like, within a day, the Krakens are going to be so far ahead of you, you'll never see them again. You know? Like, they're going to go in. A Kraken is going to go in. They're going to win every single fight. And they're going to be buying multiple refills every day. You know? Like, I bought refills to test out the beta. I bought a bunch of refills. I did. And the Krakens were going in with like 5 times as many fights as me. Like, they were buying those things like crazy. Refills were selling like hotcakes. So, they're going to be well gone. What do I think about Kunoichi? She's okay. She's difficult to use because she boosts her turn meter. But if you can use her, she can be very strong. So this is what I kind of like about the super squishy Hefrak. Or not Hefrak, the super squishy Ramantu. He dies, right? And he triggers Hefrak passive. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. Lanatharil? No, I think Lanatharil's ally attack is with everybody, including him. I'm pretty sure he's got one of the few full team ally attacks. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. The only problem here is Baron A1 can still kill us. That's a worry. But they're all dead, so it's fine. But yeah, Baron A1 could still wipe my team there, because Efrak's so squishy. Or Romanti's so squishy. Is it worth to summon Sacred Shards now or wait? I would wait. I would wait for Sacred Shards. We got a Summon Rush this weekend as part of the Fusion. There's 2x Sacreds after that. They just did a Summon Rush for Mishinaki, and we could see things like that in the future. So for me, I would definitely be waiting. I would definitely wait. I don't think this is a good event to pull your shards at all, to be honest. Lanathril is full ally attack. Cool. Cardial, Longhorn, and Lanathril are the only ones. There you go. Now you know. Can I show Hefrak? Yeah, sure. I absolutely can. And then I need to go get lunch and let my girlfriend free. She's been minding the puppy this morning, but she's going out this afternoon. She's got a week off work, but she's going out, so we'll let her be free. Faction Wars. Okay, we're almost done that stuff. That's cool. But yeah, like, my goal for this Clan v Clan is 200k points so that we get this. So we're almost done, to be honest. We're way ahead. We're just going to spend our stuff as normal. Yeah, you want to see Hefrak. Hefrak is down here. So Hefrak is in 4-piece of Stone Skin, 2-piece of Cruel, and he is coming in with 6.8k attack, 158 speed, 77% crit rate. He gives himself bonus 30, and 279% crit damage, and he's squishy. With a blessing, he'd be over 7,000, so he'd be hitting pretty hard. And he has like counterattack masteries. He has Helm Smasher. I did give him Cycle of Violence. So yeah, there you go. Hardest hitter between Hefrak, Trunda, or Candrafon? I think Hefrak hits hardest if he triggers his extra hit. I think I think Hefrak hits hardest. Candy hits really hard too with his passive, 40% more damage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hefrak beats Trunda by a pretty big chunk, I think. Am I gonna play the puppy tag? Yeah, I'm gonna play the puppy. I think she's probably asleep right now. But yeah. Sorry, Longbeard. Longbeard is ally attack. Yeah, Trunda is certainly not weak, but yeah, Trunda hits hard, but she's not on the level. Like, you know, Hefrak, Jorgid, Baron, like they all hit a lot harder than Trunda does. But Trunda's good, don't get me wrong. Trunda's still good. You're gonna see Trunda in live arena probably a bunch, but yeah, like I wouldn't really be that scared of a Trunda. Whereas if someone's whipping out a Taras or a Harima, you know, I'm like, yep, Taras, Harima, I'm probably gonna ban those, but I wouldn't really be banning Trunda. I'd be like, yeah, it's a Trunda, that's fine. So it's kind of a difference there. Yep, cool. Yeah, there we go, guys. What kind of puppy? I've got a golden retriever. She did say hello on stream today. Did say hello. And she will say hello on the next stream as well. And you guys can see her sort of growing bigger and stuff. So she will definitely feature in the videos. But yeah, there we go. Look, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We're going to call it there for today. I hope you had a good time. Good luck with your clan versus clan. It's a pretty chill one. And obviously, we're really preparing for Thursday with the new Fusion and live arena. So yeah, I'm going to keep farming this stuff up. I'm going to get my level 10 Great Hall Force attack for live arena, which is good. My Yumiko is in triple perception. She is almost 300 speed, almost 300 accuracy. So yeah, she is my live arena MVP. She's like my first pick. She's pretty much always my first pick and probably will be. She's probably my best champion. But yeah, I'll see you all soon, guys. Thank you for watching. And stay tuned for some fun videos later today. I'll see you all then. Goodbye. Starting soon. Thanks for watching. There we go. Professional.